Alright guys, so it's mixed problem solving with integers take 2. So we're doing part 2 right now, and we're still going over that same assignment that I'm giving you in class. And again, I'm just here to help. If you get stuck, watch these videos, check your answers, see how I do it, and just see if it helps you out. So I'm going to get out of that, and I am going to zoom in right here. So first thing we're going to do is problem 9. I just rewrote all these because, like I said on the previous video, it's just so much easier to rewrite these and have them bigger. So right now, the first thing I'm doing is I'm putting my grocery list. Parentheses. Are there parentheses? Yes, there's some right here, but there's some right here that we need to work out. So this means 45 divided by 5. So how many times does 5 go into 45? It goes into it 9 times. We're going to bring everything else down. Okay? Now, remember, what is a negative divided by a positive? Negative. Alright, well, we keep seeing this, so we have the same signs, -9 plus -4. I owe my buddy $9 and I owe you $4. How much money do I owe you guys together? -13. That one was pretty easy. Hey guys, I totally screwed up. Here's number 8. I did number 9 first, now here's number 8. I'm a bonehead. So I already have the problem written out. I already have my grocery list set up. Do we have parentheses? Yes, we do, but none of these parentheses ask us to do anything inside of them. So we are done with that step. There are no exponents, but now we are going to multiply from left to right. Okay? So as I go from left to right, first of all, I'm going to draw a triangle because we definitely need it. Okay? First thing we're going to do is we're going to multiply these two. 3 times 12. Well, 3 times 12 is 36. But what is a negative divided by a negative? Positive. So that stays the same. 36, I'm going to bring down this, -5, minus -26. So I'm still working on that multiply and divide step. I'm still going left to right. So my very next step is to multiply 36 times -5. So I'm going to work this out on the side because it's a little bit bigger problem. Okay? Set that up. So 5 times 6 is 30. Okay? 5 times 3 is 15, plus 3 is 18. So I know my answer is 180. But right here I have a positive times a negative. So I cover up a positive negative. My answer is going to be negative. So now I have negative 180 minus negative 26. Okay, so my rule when I subtract integers is what? Keep, change, change. So I'm going to keep the negative 180. I'm going to change that subtraction to addition, and I'm going to change this to a positive. Okay? Now, on your notes, you can look back, but on the notes it says if our signs are different and we're adding integers, it's just a great idea to subtract them and keep the sign of the overall larger number for the absolute value, however you want to look at it. So I'm going to do 180 minus 26, borrow from the 8, 7. This becomes a 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. 7 minus 2 is 5. I'm going to bring this 1 down. So my answer is 154, but the overall larger number is the 180, and that sign has a negative in front of it, or that number has a negative in front of it. So here's my ultimate answer. Again, the way I look at it is this. I owe $180 on my credit card, and I just paid 26 bucks. So how much do I still owe? 154. All right, now I'm on number 10. I'm going to put my grocery list, PEMDAS. Okay, parentheses. We do have parentheses, and we have something in there. This, remember, this means to divide. 28 divided by 4. So how many times is 4 going to 28? And guys, if you have to use your fingers, use your fingers. Who cares? So you say 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. It goes in there 7 times, okay? But we need to make sure we use our little trick here to figure it out. It's a negative divided by a positive. So I'm going to cover up a negative. I'm going to cover up a positive. So my answer is going to be negative. Negative 7 plus 8. We're done parentheses. There's no exponents. There's no multiply and divide. Now we're just on add and subtract. Now this is easy. You can subtract the two. You can say 8 minus 7 is 1. So you have 1 remaining. But also, another way to look at it, you can just easily do in your head. I keep going back to the money thing, but if you owe someone $7 and then you get paid $8 after you pay them back, how much money do you have left? Well, the answer is 1. Guys, we are trucking along. So now I have number 11 written down here. I got my grocery list set up, and our first step again is parentheses. So we're on parentheses step. We do have something in the parentheses. We have 144 divided by 12. Okay, so 12 first. I need to just start drawing this. It's crazy. 12 goes into 144 12 times, but we have a negative divided by a negative. So a negative divided by a negative is a positive. So my answer is 12 minus 16. Okay. Well, next I have a subtraction problem with integers. So I'm going to use my rule. Keep, change, change. So I'm going to rewrite this guy. It's going to be 12 plus, I'm going to change this to a positive. 12 plus 16. Very, very, very easy. My answer, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be 28. Oh man, we're on our last problem. PEMDAS. Again, that's what I call my grocery list. I don't want to forget anything. My first step is parentheses. But ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing to do in these parentheses, so we have nothing to do there. We're done. Exponents, done. Now we do have multiply and divide from left to right. So if I go left to right, those are touching. So that means to multiply. 2 times 8 is 16. So if I use my triangle, I have a positive number divided by a negative number. So my answer is going to be negative. So now I have negative 16. I'm going to bring this 3 down. So we brought everything down. Now we're good to go. We're going to take the next step. The next step is we're still on multiply and divide from left to right. So we're going to do these guys. Now a lot of you guys don't have your 16s memorized. It's okay to jot down your work on some scratch paper or off to the side. So I'm going to do 16 times 3. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 1 is 3. Plus that extra guy is 4. So my answer is 48. But it's a negative divided by negative. Or sorry, times a negative. Excuse me. So my answer is going to be positive. So I have 48 plus 40. Now this one, let's just do this in our head because we can do this. Very, very simple. You have 48 bucks in your pocket. $48 in your pocket. And you just went and bought a video game that cost you 40 bucks. So after you pay for the video game, how much money do you have left? Your answer should be 8. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope that you got a lot out of these past 2 videos and that they continue to help you. If you need any extra help, you just need to come and communicate with me, and I am glad to make any video you need. Later.